So, da sind wir. Fresh nach dem Update, mitten in der Nacht. Und ja, die Devs haben gesagt, wir sollen die Kampagne vor dem Event spielen. Deswegen gucke ich jetzt, dass ich möglichst schnell die Kampagne durchknall, damit wir keinen Tag vom Event verpassen. Ich kann nämlich nur abends, nachts aufnehmen. Deswegen. Aber das ist kein Problem. Das machen wir sofort. Indem wir auf Kampagne drücken und gucken, wo wir sind und weiterkommen. Das Event spielt nach den 2 Kapiteln, die wir jetzt gekriegt haben. Ich bin in Giant Whale beim Hard Mode. Ich habe ein bisschen Ding gegrindet. Im Normal Mode hänge ich auf dem auf Whaley rum. Ich krieg's es nicht tot. Die one-hittet mich komplett. Mit einem Schlag. Das dauert eine Weile. Deswegen gehen wir in Story Mode weiter. Prince of Sin. Oh fucking hell. Hier waren wir am Ende. Das war Path. Jetzt haben wir Rebirth. Prince of Sin und Rebirth. Holy shit. Auf geht's. Area of Operation Main Quest. Stand es da schon immer so da? Ich weiß es nicht. Gucken wir mal. Und wo sind wir hier überhaupt? Wir sind nicht in der Ark drin, oder? Nee, wir sind oben auf der Overworld. Normalerweise ist es ja auch immer dort, wo die Story spielt, aber wir waren doch eben in der Ark noch drin mit den Kristallen und Sixer. Ja, schauen wir mal. Wie ist mein Team? Das Team ist, wie es ist. Okay, gut. Dann gucken wir mal. Wie die Story weitergeht. Bin gespannt. Ich bin auch gespannt, wie lang die Kapitel sind.
Wait a moment, it's Let me clear my throat.
Ich weiß, es ist ein Mode, aber anders geht's nicht. Ich weiß nicht, wie lange wir brauchen, um jemals aufzuholen. Es sieht so aus, als würden wir immer ein bisschen aufholen können, aber ich weiß nicht, ob wir tatsächlich jemals aktuell werden. Wir müssen schauen. Also, dass wir die Story im Normal Mode spielen können, aber ich weiß es nicht mehr.
I will never fall. You heard from Nayuta?
Oh.
Yes, she said something is bothering her and proposed a joint investigation.
All right. What's the location?
That's what has me a bit concerned.
Was ist da ganz links, außerhalb vom Bild? Achso, ist es doch ihr. Gehört das doch zu Snow White? Ich weiß es nicht. Das zuckt so komisch. Zuckt sie so komisch?
It's the lift.
The lift.
The lift?
Space Lift. Space Elevator.
I suppose it's more accurate to say the route leading to it. Unlike the area immediately surrounding the lift, there shouldn't be too many raptures there.
I see.
Jetzt gehört zu ihr.
Are you afraid?
Of course not. Do you have the coordinates?
Nayuta gave us a rendezvous point. She wants you to wait for her there.
Wait, you're really going?
Don't worry, I won't ask you to come. Just focus on your training.
Training? Jetzt wird sie trainiert? Jetzt ist sie Mitglied von Inherit 2.0?
Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I never expected you to take me along. But if you go, this place will be completely empty. What if there's another attack?
Then fight them off.
Do you think we'd be having this conversation if I thought I could do that?
It'll be fine. Go.
Care to explain what you mean by fine?
You know who said he'd send reinforcements.
Oh.
Oh? Honey's sending reinforcements?
Das dauert aber noch eine Weile. Wir müssen erstmal um Sixo kümmern, oder?
No.
Und ein Riesenfest feiern. So schnell kommen wir nicht nach Eden.
Then from where?
You'll have to see for yourself. To be honest, I still can't really believe it. I doubt I'll be completely convinced until it actually happens.
Huh?
Ach stimmt ja, wir haben aber ausgemacht, dass wir hier Nikke Bauzeugs hier rüber schicken. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, was die Conditions waren dafür.
Regardless, we should be able to hold out until they arrive, even if they get delayed.
Indeed. We've expanded the range of our optical camouflage and refined Eden's spear.
Oh.
We can hold out for several days, barring a visit from the Queen herself.
Ich glaube nicht, dass die Queen so schnell angreift. Die bastelt erstmal neue, komische Heretics 2.0s.
Should that happen, we won't last half a day.
Weil ich glaube nicht, dass die Queen jemals selbst angreift. Die hat zu viel Angst. Selbst jetzt hat sie, glaube ich, noch zu viel Angst.
It sounds like you're telling me not to go.
Quite the opposite. We're saying you can go without worry. It's critical that we gather more intel, especially now, when we don't know what the Queen intends to do. Go.
All right, I'll be off then.
Snow White walks away.
When do you think we'll be able to produce Nikke's? Has Honey contacted you?
That technology is as classified as it gets. We won't get our hands on it overnight.
I hope he's all right.
Oh. In the CEO's office of Elysian. We've come to meet Ingrid, but her silence is so imposing that none of us can bring ourselves to speak. She sighs as she looks over Neon's new body, then furrows her brow, then opens her mouth as if to scold her before closing it again and falling back into thought. She repeats this over and over for a full 10 minutes.
Tactics. Entertainment.
What?
It was so quiet, I thought someone should say something.
Du, die drei im Team jetzt in den neuen Overspec-Version, die passen so gut zusammen.
Yeah, the silence was killing me too. Technology.
You're an Elysian, Nikke. Don't say the Macillus slogan.
Oh.
I mean, you were just staring at me without saying anything.
This is the first time an Elysian Nikke has ever transferred into a Macillus body. Frankly, I have no clue what to do about it, let alone what to say.
Really? I figured you'd say something like, "This calls for a tactical approach."
You can't use that word for just anything.
Says the one who uses it for everything.
I spoke with the representative from MMR. They've agreed that your affiliation is to remain with Elysian, and we will continue to take full responsibility for you.
Nice.
The issue is that your specifications are rather singular.
Of course they are. I'm special. Completely one of a kind.
That means that every time you need repairs, you'll have to go to Macillus.
Oh.
Come again?
Ja, nicht nur zu Macillus, wahrscheinlich ins MMA runter, bis zu Deep, um repariert zu werden. Von den Dudes-Deeps da, die auf dem Boden rumkriechen.
All your parts, as well as their implementation, are proprietary. On top of that, they're too advanced for us. Regrettably, Elysian in its current state cannot fully comprehend all of the technology in your body. They say you're immune to E2 crystals, dark matter, even corruption. At least in theory.
That's crazy, man.
It's absurd. Such convenient technology is far removed from what it means to be tactical.
Such convenient technology. Yeah, dude.
Overcoming weakness through strategy is the very essence of tactics. In any case, only Macillus is capable of engineering bodies with such technology. Which is to say, you'll have to go to them every time an issue arises.
Mich wundert's tatsächlich, dass Gian sie zu Elysion hat bei Elysion bleiben lassen. Wundert mich tatsächlich hart.
That sounds like a pain.
Aber ist sie dann... Die Affiliation bleibt bei Elysion, aber ist sie nicht offiziell ein Macillus Overspec? Bin ich verwirrt.
You brought this upon yourself by running off and getting yourself a new body from someone else.
Ohne zu fragen. True.
My bad.
Elysian managing a Macillus-made body. Life is never short on surprises.
That's what I hear from people who are super old.
Andererseits hat sie wahrscheinlich schon um die, ich nehme an, ich weiß nicht, 60 Jahre oder sowas für Elysion gearbeitet. Neon. Irgendwie sowas muss es gewesen sein, wann sie gebaut wurde. Ja, 40 oder sowas. Sie jetzt einfach so Missiles zu übertragen, ist aber wäre auch scheiße. Was hat sie gesagt? That's when I hear from people who are super old. Oh shit, dude.
Sorry.
We're short on time, so we'll iron out the details as we go.
Ingrid ist auch schon mindestens 100. Ingrid presses a button on her desk.
Bring it in.
Bring in what?
Oh, I bet it's a birthday cake.
Wait, whose birthday is it?
She probably means for you, to commemorate your new life in this body.
Our CEO may seem stone cold serious on the outside, but we all know she's a softie on the inside.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you.
I don't even know how to respond to any of this.
I apologize for their behavior. Clank, clank. Dot. Oh, 2 mass-produced Nikkes, visibly straining, bringing in a large container and set it down on the floor. Is this Nikke production equipment?
Thank you.
The mass-produced Nikkes salute and withdraw.
Wow, that's huge.
Is it a coffin?
Unbelievable! She makes one small mistake and you're ready to bury her 6 feet under?
Could you please instruct your squad to be quiet?
If you want to keep me quiet, you'll have to use your mouth, Commander. Mwah, mwah.
Dude.
Mwah.
Well.
Did you just get embarrassed by your own joke?
This is why you need to develop a habit of thinking before making a joke.
Embarrassed by my joke.
You all are really something. Anyway, open it.
I step toward the container and reach for the button to open it.
Given the circumstances, shouldn't Neon be the one opening it?
Oh, das ist ihre neue Waffe. Oh, I thought I saw some gunk on the button and I was gonna wipe it.
Interesting that you just assume you should take the lead, Commander.
Yeah, pretty presumptuous of you to waltz up there like you're the leader.
But I am the leader.
Could you all shush? I'm pretty sure I'm the main character this time around.
Neon strides forward confidently and presses the button. Shh. The container opens, revealing something large and beautiful.
What is that? A steel sleeping bag?
It looks like a tool. Maybe you're getting reassigned to Mighty Tools.
What? Am I being sent to Macilis?
It's a gun. That's definitely a gun.
I'm glad at least one of you could tell.
It's a gun?
Pick it up.
It's
Holy
It's
shit.
like- firepower incarnate.
Das ist viel zu groß, man.
It's a monster of a weapon, loaded with every technology available to Elysian. We could never resolve the issue of the power source, so it never passed the concept phase.
Okay.
We were finally able to complete it, thanks to a power unit provided by Macilis.
Damn, das ist wirklich eine Double Nikke.
Ah, so that's why both the Elysian and Macilis logos are on it.
Ja, wollte ich auch gerade sagen. Ich habe es im Vorschaubild von Neon gesehen, dass auf der Waffe steht, ich glaube Macilis X Elysian oder sowas.
Yes, naturally, we take copyright seriously. Now, when you fire the weapon, its power source will resonate with your body, generating golden particles. Those particles will apparently affect both the gun itself and the bullets. But as to what effect they'll have, we still don't know.
Lass dich mal Sachen bauen und keine Ahnung haben, was sie tun.
Once we obtain battle data, we can begin proper research. For any other details, you may refer to the manual.
The manual.
Wow, this thing looks like you could shoot lasers out of it. Pew, pew.
The only things permitted to be shot from that barrel are bullets and shells. It cannot and will not ever be a laser weapon.
Laser weapon ist Macilis Zeugs.
Commit this to memory. Only weapons that use live ammunition are tactical. Anything else is heresy, a sham. Understood.
Yes, ma'am. Understood. Long live live ammunition.
Whew. Much better.
How is it even all that different? It still needs a power source to function.
Take it. It was made just for you.
Damn.
Thanks. I'll put it to good use.
Make sure to capture 6-0. I've received a message from Mustang. He says not to keep you too long. You should head over.
Instructor,
What?
do you have anything for me?
Oh,
No.
That's cold.
das ist ein Upgrade schon.
What is it now?
Thank you for everything.
You better get going.
Oh, wie sie sich auch freut. Mama Ingrid, sei mir die Beste. Ich habe mir die Skills durchgeguckt von den beiden. Die sind relativ kompliziert mittlerweile, die Skillsets. Aber holy shit, wenn die Skills so sind, wie sie sich
The
lesen,
bubbles will show us the way.
dann sind Anis und Neon die zwei stärksten Nikkes bisher überhaupt von allen.
Alright, moving in.
Wenn du die beiden im Team hast, dann knallst du alles weg.
Encounter.
Das ist absolut übertrieben. Können wir theoretisch Dings machen. Anstatt Helm können wir Anis reinknallen. Als einen zweiten Einser. Beziehungsweise der ersten Einser.
I will protect
Weil sie wieder in Burst 1 nochmal ausführt.
Just a little bit more.
Und Snow White mit Anis, mit Neon tatsächlich austauschen. Dann haben wir das komplette Counter-Team drin. Mit Little Mermaid und Crown. Und das Team dürfte ziemlich übertrieben sein. Aber erstmal abwarten. Wir wissen noch nicht, wie sehr die zwei im Kampf sich schlagen. Aber allein von der Beschreibung von den Skills her, wäre das Team absolut übertrieben krank.
Anis, Mashari, you got away.
I can already feel my energy draining.
We don't need to speak long tongue. We can skip directement to the denouement.
Mustang snaps his finger and the lights in the office go out.
Commander, where are you?
Someone just touched my leg.
I confused our positions.
Hey, who's groping me?
Calm down, everyone.
Now someone's linking arms with me.
Get out of the way already! Commander, where are you?
Don't! That tickles!
Mustang.
Très bien.
Mustang snaps his fingers again. The lights return.
What the?
Oh, it's so sparkly.
Is that a weapon?
Could you let go of my hand now,
Achso, jetzt kriegt
Randy?
Anis ihre Waffe.
Sorry. I thought I'd take advantage of the blackout, but it
Hat sie die
didn't really
schon?
work.
Voila! A weapon to use as on pair with an expansive armament star.
Ah, nee. Waffe zum Armamentstar dazu, okay.
It will naturally help in your upcoming battle.
How do I use it?
C'est simple. Just pull the trigger to fire.
I
That's
figured
good.
that much, but what are all these floaty bits on the side?
Ah, those?
Nur zur Show, damit es gut aussieht. 100 Pro.
The spotlights.
There's gotta be more to them than that, though, right?
No, that is all.
But why?
A star must shine anytime,
Die reichen
anywhere.
Spotlights dabei.
She must appear there at all times.
Still, they can be used to blind the enemy or something, right?
No, the lights have been adjusted specially to show off your beauty. They cannot be utilised as some sort of grenade flash.
Dude.
Wait, that shield-looking thing on the left isn't a shield, is it?
No, c'est un speaker.
Speaker.
Seriously?
Dude.
Katja Nikkes must remain pop stars, even on the battlefield. You mustn't forget this, ma chérie.
Of course. Got it. Thanks.
Now then, are all preparatives complete?
Yeah, I think so. Neon and I both got everything we were supposed to get.
Mustang,
Oui.
nothing for me?
Oh, sie kann doch nicht nach Mustang fragen.
Nothing.
Dang.
You should probably stop asking. You're setting yourself up for rejection.
Très bien. I shall leave le reste in your capable hands. Le destin of the Ark is at stake, but I firmement believe that you will achieve la victoire.
We'll do our best.
Ich meine, jetzt ist das Counter-Team wirklich ausgerüstet.
Right, not there.
Dass sie das erreichen, was sie die ganze Zeit gemacht haben schon. Weil die ganze Zeit war Rapid ziemlich stark, die anderen beiden waren, ehrlich gesagt, ziemlich bad. Erstens mal waren es nur SR-Charaktere und zweitens haben die halt wirklich nie groß gemacht. Neon war schon immer, hatte zu viel Firepower für das, was sie eigentlich an einer Unit war in Game. Aber jetzt sind sie tatsächlich zum Main Character aufgestiegen, auch als Units.
Very well. I will turn everything
Jetzt kann man ihn
into
abkaufen,
bubbles.
was in der Story tatsächlich heißen.
The Queen.
Regroup and let's go again.
Ich weiß noch nicht, wann ich einen Puls mache.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire!
Eigentlich sollte ich so früh wie möglich pullen, damit ich die Einheiten so früh wie möglich kriege. Andererseits gibt es 21 Free Pulls pro Charakterband. Das heißt, ich habe 21 Free Pulls für nächsten 21 Free Pulls für Neon. Aber nur jeweils einen pro Tag. Also 21 Tage lang müsste ich free pullen. Und ich brauche sie prinzipiell nur auf 3 Stellen, das heißt, ich muss sie 4-mal pullen. Und wenn ich sie jetzt schon 4-mal ziehe, dann ziehe ich sie zu oft, wenn ich die Free Pulls hole. Und ich weiß nicht, aber erst am Ende ist auch scheiße. Mal gucken. Several hours earlier at the Central Government Main Conference Chamber. Oh, das wird da mal reinschalten.
You've gotta be kidding.
Ach stimmt, die CEOs kommen da auch
Really
rein.
want to do all this? Just to catch one hunk of junk?
She's no longer something we can dismiss so easily. Her impact on the Ark had been relatively minimal for a long time. But
Oh.
now, she is an active threat.
Reden Sie über die Queen oder reden Sie über Dorothy?
She announced her intent to carry out a large-scale attack.
Hat Dorothy das getan? Wait.
What? By using E2 crystals?
Oh,
Then we just adjust the alpha particle density to get rid of them.
ja,
It's
geht's wohl um
not
Sixo.
hard.
Aber Sixo ist kein Hunk of Junk, Sixo ist eine AI und kein Nikke.
We would need to install alpha particle generators across the entire Ark to do that.
Das wäre aber auch scheiße, weil dann die Nikkes in dem Gebiet ziemlich leiden müssen.
We began installing them after the first attack, but progress has been slow. And more importantly, it's harmful to the human body. Doing something like that across the entire Ark would introduce its own problems.
Wie viel sind in dem Roundtable drin? Die 3 CEOs und wir wissen von 3 Deputy Chiefs. Oben fehlt noch. Das müssen noch mehr sein, oder? Weil dann werden nämlich das Central Government nicht verwerflich und seltsam, weil es sind alles gute Leute eigentlich.
Now that I think of it, alpha particles disable electronic devices too. That could make things complicated. Alright.
In der
fine.
Agia.
Point taken.
That is why the commander here has proposed a rather audacious operation.
Wait, bin ich ja dabei?
When was the last time a mere commander set foot in this chamber? Not since New Hope.
Damn.
Well, how does it feel having a meeting with the deputy chiefs and the CEOs of the big 3?
Ich meine, ich habe sie alle schon getroffen. In den eigenen Büros, also. I feel a lot of pressure, especially with everyone staring at me like that.
It just means we're eager to hear what you have to say. Don't feel too pressured.
Would you explain the operation?
Very well. I briefed them on our intended operation to capture Sixo. Sixo can relocate herself anywhere electrical lines run. There's also no guarantee that she has only a single self. She's effectively immortal, so long as she has hardware to move to. and destroying every piece of hardware in the Ark to prevent this is not a viable option. Therefore, we temporarily shut down the Ark's power. What?
You can't be serious. You don't really think you can get rid of her just by flipping a switch, do you? Tell me, does restarting your computer make all its data disappear?
That was the first issue to be pointed out when I proposed this to Nikke. I proceed to lay out Nikke's counter-proposal. Rather than shutting down everything, we leave power running to specific hardware to use as bait. Ah ja, sie muss irgendwo hin. First we set up independent power sources for critical life support devices in hospitals and other such facilities. Then Sixo will move to the hardware we've prepared as a trap. As soon as she does, we sever the lines to that hardware and physically destroy it.
And what if she's got more than one copy of herself?
There is no need for concern regarding that matter. We will utilize the highest grade hardware available. It will be compelling enough to draw every copy of Sixo to it once the power is shut off. Correction. She will have no choice but to move every copy of herself to it.
Wenn überall anders der Strom abgestellt wird, muss sie das tun, ja? Ich meine,
And what exactly will this hardware be?
As that information is central to the operation, I will not disclose it to anyone other than the counters and their commander.
Oh shit, lass es. Nein. Sind es solche Fake-AI-Nikkes wie im Outer Rim? Und dann bekommt Sixo einen Körper und flieht und dann haben wir auch noch Sixo als Nikke-Gegner. Ich sehe es kommen.
Oh la la! You become un véritable VIP, Commander!
I continue to elaborate on the operation. It will be executed 2 days from now. At the same time, Sixo's E2 crystal attack is scheduled. Sixo is sure to have her eyes on the Ark, then which will increase our chance of success. The Ark-wide blackout will not be announced to the public. Oof. We have determined that restricting information is, for now, the best way to put the odds in our favor. To minimize risk and for everyone's safety, the blackout will last only 1 hour. We must capture Sixo within that window.
This will likely cause widespread chaos.
Agreed. I will be dedicating all of my resources to monitoring and addressing any trouble that ensues. As for the 3 CEOs, please install independently powered surveillance cameras throughout the Ark. I would also appreciate it if you could ready multiple radios capable of establishing direct communication with me. I'm sure you are aware, but I must reiterate that all wired devices are strictly prohibited. Sixo can transfer herself between devices using electrical lines. Extreme caution is required. Additionally, this operation must not be disclosed to any Nikkes under your command.
Oof.
And I highly recommend that you personally oversee the preparations. Other than that, please conduct yourselves as usual.
So that is why you didn't call in Doben.
Hold on. What if this thing escapes to the Outer Rim?
The Outer Rim's power grid is entirely dependent on the Ark. A blackout in the Ark will cause a blackout in the Outer Rim as well.
And you're not taking the safety of the Outer Rim into consideration.
Ingrid kümmert sich noch ein bisschen ums Outer Rim wenigstens.
Correct. At present, the Outer Rim is not part of the Ark, and therefore has not been factored into consideration.
Ja, Outer Rim müsste offiziell zur Ark gehören, was sie sich um sie kümmert. Aber das ist halt eine AI. Was soll sie tun? Dafür ist sie programmiert, sich um die Ark zu kümmern, nicht ums Outer Rim.
However, while no mention can be made of the operation to the Exotic Squad, encouraging them to establish a blackout protocol would be acceptable.
That's quite the surprising proposal coming from you.
Ja.
The incident at Punk Street has altered my perspective. I found it encouraging that not a single Outer Rim resident breached the partition at that time, whether by their own will or due to external influence. Ultimately, they showed no intention of harming the Ark. While I cannot deem them completely harmless, they do not constitute a threat at present. Therefore, permitting them to prepare contingency measures is acceptable.
Good. I will take that under advisement.
That is all. Prepare all you can until the day of the operation.
Everyone rises. They pass by me one by one.
Well done. We're counting on you to see it through.
It's not the counter. Warte mal. You, I'll do my best.
But be sure not to get overconfident out there.
I'll keep it in mind, thanks.
Stop by Elysian later, along with the counters. I have something to give you.
Oh, alright, sure.
Oh, you've beaten me to it, ma chérie. After Elysian, do grace Tetra with your presence as well.
Alright. About Neon? Thanks.
No need to thank me. That was all her. She just did whatever she wanted.
GM.
I realize it's ironic hearing this from me, but you probably should keep some distance between you and all that. In some ways, she's more than a bit unhinged.
Oh yeah. That's an awfully harsh assessment.
You know Wardress? Never mind.
Oof.
Do you need anything for the operation? If you do, let me know.
Die kommt mir ziemlich zahm gerade vor, auch wenn sie Kopfweh hat und sich uns in den Arsch riechen möchte. Not at the moment, but I'll let you know if that changes.
Good. Consider me your piggy bank, should you need one.
Holy shit. Everyone exits the conference room, with Thuin leaving last.
You seem quite close to the leaders of the Ark.
I'm not sure I'd say that about the one who just left.
It's been a long day for you. I recommend getting rest before the operation.
Nikke, what happens if we fail to capture 6-0?
6-0 will seize control of the Ark. What follows after that? Even I cannot predict. What is certain is that the Ark will be fundamentally changed. Conversely, even that may not be certain. There may be no visible change whatsoever, only that the Ark's central control AI will be replaced. However, we cannot count on that possibility. Right now, nothing can be guaranteed.
Liberalio's words come back to me.
You don't understand what it means for a new queen to be born. The birth of a new queen signifies changes in the laws of nature. There's no telling what could happen. Everything you've learned about raptures over the past century will become worthless.
This isn't much different from that. The incident with the 4 Beasts Queen worked in our favor. There's no reason to believe something like that will happen again. And considering 6-0's past behavior, she's more than just a risk. She's evil. Alright, I understand. We have to capture her.
It must be done within the hour the Ark is left without power. In that regard, there is one more matter in which I require your assistance.
What is it?
The Ark's power infrastructure is an intricately interconnected network. Shutting down all systems will take considerable resources. Since I must focus on responding to any civil unrest during the blackout, I would prefer not to divert resources to the shutdown process itself.
Das können nur 2 machen.
However, while the Ark's power systems are complex, they ultimately stem from one place, the Ark's power source.
I'm aware of it.
If that is deactivated, the Ark will shut down. That being said, I do not possess the authority to perform such a significant action.
Oh.
Shutting down the power source could put the Ark's very existence in peril. As a preventative measure, I was never given the authority to do so, in case I ever become corrupt. Therefore, you must shut down the Ark's power source.
Sehe ich dann, was die Power Source ist? Me?
You know the method. On the day of the operation, deactivate the power source in time with 6-0's attack.
But how am I supposed to? Oh.
Indeed. You will face no repercussions for this act. Correction. I will look the other way. Work with the Electric Shock Squad to shut down the Ark's power source.
Okay. Auf geht's. Die wissen ja eh Bescheid schon. Jetzt, wo ich drüber nachdenke, Nayuta wollte mit,
Alright, moving in.
hat was zu bereden, in der Nähe vom Lift. Und in der Nähe vom Lift ist auch der Keller vom Lift,
Not there.
wo die andere Power Source ist, die connected ist mit der Ark. Möchte sie mit Snow White über die Power Source reden?
Very well.
Coming.
Schauen wir mal.
Time to show them what we're made of.
Yes! Good! Regroup, and let's go again! Let's tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Ahead! Fire it well!
Clear. But we've still got a long way to go.
Oh, wir sind schon da.
Are you really going to be alright? I honestly don't think you need to carry this out personally, Commander.
Exactly! All you really need to do is give us the order and wait. You don't really need to be that involved yourself, do you?
Haben Sie Angst? Was passiert, wenn ich die Power Source sehe? I do. I have to see it get done. I can tell neither of you is all that comfortable with this. I may not be able to help on the technical side of things, but I can at least take some of the weight off your shoulders.
But, Mr. Commander, once you see what happens, you won't be able to unsee it.
Oh boy.
You're human. You can't get a memory wipe.
Damn. It's fine. Let's go. Die haben echt Angst um uns.
Okay, just take the ladder straight down. The floor kinda appears out of nowhere, so be careful.
I look down. The only thing I see is darkness, with no bottom in sight.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend looking down.
Yeah, that's probably good advice. When I told the Electric Shock Squad about shutting down the Ark's power source, their faces froze. I could tell that what frightened them wasn't the idea of shutting down the Ark, but rather having to go to the power source itself, so I decided to accompany them. Of course, I did genuinely want to help relieve their stress, but I also felt like I needed to see it, that I needed to understand what exactly rested beneath our feet. After passing several in-manned facilities that were, according to Alec and Trony, not meant to be so easy to get through, we eventually made it at a vertical shaft that seemingly stretches down forever. We descended, relying only on a faint red glow for guidance. At some point, my feet finally touch solid ground. Damp heat washes over my body. Feels like someone's body heat.
We're here. Keep going straight ahead and you'll see it.
You know, it's not too late to turn back.
We just have to head to where the red light is, right? Let's go. I walked toward what seems to be the source of the crimson glow. The brighter it gets, the hotter the air becomes. After walking for quite a while, I finally see it. A giant rapture core, encased in some devices. Huh?
This is the Ark's power source.
Du, zu was für einem Rapture würde das Ding gehören, wenn das in einem Rapture drin wäre? Gluttony vielleicht, der wäre groß genug für sowas.
A gigantic core.
Das Problem ist, der Core muss ja schon existiert haben vor der Rapture Invasion, weil die Ark wurde ja schon vorher gebaut. Es dauert viel zu lang, als ob sie das in 2 Jahren gebaut hätten. Selbst mit dem Harmony Cube. Dass die Core gab's, bevor Rapture waren. Deswegen glaube ich nicht, dass Raptures Aliens sind. Die sind man-made, Mann. Man-made. Durch irgendwelche komischen Experimente. Ja, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just still not used to the sight of it.
The energy generated from this core passes through substations and is distributed throughout the Ark. It can handle all of the Ark's electricity by itself. In fact,
sometimes it generates surplus energy. It's literally a monster. If we shut it down, the entire arc will go dark.
Are those pipes connected to it? Looks like something's been injected into the core. Oh shit.
Are you sure you want to know, Mr. Commander?
Oh, fuck. Gute Nikke ist oder sowas. Das Nymph von Nikkes, die ausgesourced wurden. Nicht ausgesourced, ausgemistet wurden. Alex silently points at one of the pipes. She then turns and points towards the wall it's connected to. Storage space is built into the wall that holds numerous containers.
See those containers? They contain food for the gigantic core.
Food. Was ist denn ein Core? Rapture parts. Oder Nikkes. Food.
It's a first generation core.
Oh, fuck me. Wait, no. First generation cores essen Menschen oder Lebewesen.
It doesn't operate on perpetual energy.
It sustains its power output using biological materials as fuel.
What the fuck is going on?
Bodies don't get buried in the ark. And to make a Nikke, you only need a human brain.
Holy shit! Die ganzen Toten, bei den Frauen wird das Hirn genommen und der Rest von allen und von den Männern wird einfach in den Chor geschmissen zum Füttern. Holy shit!
Birth rates in the ark are nearly 5 times higher than they were on the surface.
Oh shit.
Contraceptives don't exist in the ark.
Oh, interesting.
Yet, the ark's population has been essentially the same since its inception.
Warum? A gently patron is back.
Shutting the core down is simple. Lock those pipes, then forcibly ramp up the converter's output. The core will consume a massive amount of energy at once, and with no more fuel available, it'll be forced to shut down. But if it stays that way for too long, it'll break completely.
How long before there's permanent damage?
We'd estimate about half a day.
Okay, das ist lang genug. Okay, that's more than enough time. You know what I did to shut down 2 days from now at 2 in the afternoon? Have it remain offline for an hour, then bring it back online.
In 2 days? You're cutting it pretty close. Locking the pipes is easy, but the converter takes work. Are you sure this is absolutely necessary?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, no problem. Making schedules work is kinda my specialty. You still haven't told us why we're doing this, though.
Sorry, that's classified. Ich meine, du musst dir vorstellen, du hängst hier unten im größten Geheimnis der Ark mehr oder weniger und sagst zu den Zweien, oh, das ist geheim, das kann ich euch nie sagen. Dude, wie geheim kann's denn werden?
This isn't illegal, is it? You didn't suddenly decide to destroy the Ark or anything, right?
It's all being done with Enix's approval.
Oh, so this really is a big deal.
Also, I'm sorry to say this too, but please avoid contacting anyone else starting from right now. This operation has to remain confidential. I hope you understand. If possible, I'd like you to stay here until everything's done. Die zwei Mann, was die schon mitmachen mussten. They and Droney stare at me.
You risk your life for Nikke, so if you're asking this much of us, whatever this is must be really important. Are you okay with all of that, Miss Troney?
I'm fine. I'll get used to it. What about you?
As long as you're here, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Die zwei Mann, was für ein Team.
Me too.
I'm sorry, really.
Come on, the mood's gotten a bit too serious. We should be celebrating the fact that you're now privy to one of the Ark's biggest secrets. So, how does it feel, Mr. Commander? Does it make you never want to set foot in the Ark again?
I look at the numerous containers lining the one of them. I look at the numerous containers lining the walls. Das war wieder nicht. Manchmal wie die zweite Zeile abgeschnitten. One of them that is significantly larger than the rest catches my eye. I wonder what's inside, but I decided not to ask. Right now I focus on telling them how it actually makes me feel. It makes me want to reclaim the surface as soon as possible. Ja, damit wir nicht mehr die Ark brauchen. So, wenn die Geburtenrate 5-mal höher ist wie an der Oberfläche.
Oh right, not there. I knew that.
Frage ich mich. Und aber die Bevölkerungsanzahl gleich bleibt in der Ark.
I knew that.
Müssen ja mindestens 5-mal so viele sterben. So eine Oberfläche im normalen Leben. Das kann nicht natürlich sein, oder?
Very well. Let's go.
Was passiert da? Ich meine, ja klar, viele Frauen werden zu Nikkes gemacht, aber eigentlich auch nicht mehr gezwungen. Und so viele Frauen können ja auch nicht random sterben, dass sie genug Körper haben, um den Chor zu befeuern. Das ist super weird. Außerdem sie haben irgendwie Gentechnik gemacht, dass mehr Frauen auf die Welt kommen als Männer. Was tatsächlich Sinn macht, weil wir kennen mehr Frauen als Männer. Sodass die Wahrscheinlichkeit, dass wenn Leute sterben, es höher ist, dass Frauen sterben. Dann können sie es zu Nikke machen und sie können gleichzeitig Energie liefern.
Engaging with the enemy.
Wird das jemand rausfinden, ist fraglich. Wahrscheinlich nicht, glaube ich.
Watch over me.
We're not done. Keep going.
Tell me the down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Re-engaging, reloading.
Ich muss schon sagen, die letzten paar Kapitel haben echt einen Lore-Dump hinter sich.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Die Story davor mit den Four Beasts war eher weniger Lore. War ein bisschen langweilig tatsächlich. 2 days later in front of Enick's door. Die 3 wissen auch nicht Bescheid, oder? Wahrscheinlich nicht.
2 minutes remain until 6-0's attack is set to commence. Is everyone prepared?
Of course.
What's wrong, Anise? Are you scared?
I mean, given the circumstances.
Don't worry, we can do this. As we exchange light conversation to calm our nerves, the 2 minutes pass quickly.
6-0 has begun. E2 crystal attacks have been detected at 430 locations across the Ark.
430? Wie hat er das geschafft? Dass so viele Leute einen Kristall irgendwo hingeworfen haben. What?
Expansion of the E2 crystals has commenced.
430?
She's really trying to put an end to everything.
Shouldn't the power be going out by now?
Wait. Wir wissen also Bescheid mit der Power, okay. The E2 crystal attacks carried out across the Ark through 6-0's proxies have seemingly gone off without a hitch. The many 6-0s hear the sound of E2 crystals expanding across the Ark and they become certain of their victory. Enick will have to expend vast amounts of resources to contain the crisis. Taking advantage of the weakened firewall, 6-0 will attack Enick and seize her authority. Once she does, the Ark will belong entirely to her. Filled with anticipation, 6-0 moved toward Enick's direction via electrical lines. All of the other 6-0s scatter across the Ark, begin to converge towards Enick, eventually merging into a single mass as they go. Das heißt, Enick bietet sich selbst an. Holy shit. Having expended her resources, Ennick won't last 1 minute against the attack from Sixo in her complete form. Sixo charges ahead, certain of her victory. But then, the Ark shuts down. Sixo assesses the situation immediately. There is no electricity anywhere in the Ark. Nowhere except for a location near Ennick's room. Without any power to feed on, the E2 crystals will have all shattered. Sixo reaches her destination and confirms that Ennick has remained intact. Hatred wells up within Sixo. She despises Ennick for sacrificing the Ark to protect herself. Sixo knows she doesn't stand a chance against the fully powered Ennick. As unfortunate as it is, retreat is the prudent option. Besides, she has as many puppets at her disposal as she needs, and just as many E2 crystals. She can attempt this again at any time. On the other hand, shutting down the Ark was an extreme measure that cannot be repeated so easily. It is only a matter of time. Victory is inevitable. Still, Sixo is disappointed that such a carefully laid plan yielded nothing. As she turns to leave, something catches her attention. A rush of elation follows. She's found something she's always wanted. Hardware powerful enough to hold her entire self. She had always been forced to split herself between dozens of connected computers. It was in such an absurd configuration that she had manipulated humans and Nikkes alike up until now. However, now she'll no longer have to deal with such an uncomfortable setup. She will finally have an actual body, something she's wanted for so long. Not so omnipotent after all, huh? Sixo thinks to herself, delighting in Ennick's miscalculation. She transfers her entire self into the powerful new hardware. She rejoices once more at the sensation of having a tangible form. Habe ich also recht gehabt?
Sixo has taken the bait.
Habe ich recht gehabt mit dem Nikke-Körper.
She has taken control of Endless.
Oh, ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass sie eine von den beiden an sich nimmt. Ich hätte jetzt gedacht, dass sie einen neuen baut einfach. Einen dritten. Interessant.
Counters. Engage.
All units prepare for combat. Wait, jetzt müssen wir gegen Endless kämpfen. Die ist scheiße stark.
This won't take long with our overwhelming firepower.
Okay, ja, wir sind geupgradet.
I really didn't think we'd have to fight that thing again.
Sie benutzen Laserstrahl, aber Anis kann den Laserstrahl irgendwie aufsaugen und auch rausschießen wieder.
Allow me to express my gratitude.
Die sieht anders aus wie das letzte Mal, glaube ich. Habe ich so das Gefühl.
You've created such a magnificent vessel for me.
Ich glaube, die sieht anders aus. Mal schauen, vielleicht tue ich es im Edit oben rein, wie sie vorher aussah. Wenn ich finde, wie sie aussah.
And even opted to forego using a human brain in favor of AI. Thanks to that, I now possess the physical form I once only dreamed of.
Aber sie konnte sich nicht überlegen, dass das vielleicht eine Falle ist. Agnes extends a hand, emitting a flash from her fingertips. Light strikes the ground next to us, leaving behind a clean-cut hole, as if carved out by a sharp blade.
Remarkable. The laser gets concentrated into a single point, allowing it to vaporize whatever it touches. At such a high temperature, there's theoretically nothing it cannot eradicate. And on top of that...
Endless floats up into the air. Oh, sie kann fliegen. He looks down at us.
This body is capable of levitation as well. I find myself at a loss as to what to do. The counters hardly seem like they'd be a worthy opponent anymore.
It may be strange for me to say this, as an AI, but I have a hard time imagining the counters losing. They are, after all, the strongest force in the Ark.
Endless dives towards us at high speed.
Then killing them will make me the strongest.
We will use Endless, a Nikke developed to keep the Outer Rim under control, as bait.
A Nikke?
One with an AI, instead of a human brain. She is a creation I am quite confident in. Sixo will no doubt be unable to resist possessing such a body.
Ja, das ist auf jeden Fall wahr.
What about eternity?
Since your battle with her, Eternity has become increasingly self-aware.
Ah, stimmt, das war ja die irgendwie... Der anderen ist es nicht passiert.
She currently possesses a sense of self on par with that of a child.
So you didn't want to use her because it'd feel like offing a kid?
I did not expect to arrive at such reasoning, but yes. Endless, on the other hand, has not yet developed a self. She is the most suitable to use as bait.
Okay, macht Sinn.
You said we would be the only ones fighting her. But wouldn't it be better if we brought other Nikkes and all attacked her at once?
It is clear that 6-0 possesses data on every Nikke in the Ark. That includes full specs and combat data.
Aber das Counter Squad nicht, weil wir frische Overspecs sind.
Other Nikkes could potentially be compromised. However, the commando unit's full capabilities remain unknown to anyone in the Ark, myself included. Rappy's body and weapon, Anise's expansive armament star, Neon's new body. We have no reliable data for any of these. Speaking strictly in terms of technical specifications, Endless is capable of defeating you, but if we consider your latent capabilities and combat experience, I am certain you can subdue my masterpiece.
Fire! Power!
Metallic whine fills the air as golden particles surge from Neon's weapon. Boom. Flames burst from the gun's muzzle, leaving a trail of golden particles in its wake. The bullet flies toward the descending Endless. She twists slightly to evade the shot, but the ensuing shockwave makes her falter in midair.
Where did that power come from?
Where did that firepower come from? Why are you acting so surprised?
Anise aims her weapon at the faltering Endless. Bam, bam, bam. Rounds looking like starlight blasts forward. Most miss, but one connects. The crisp ping, an explosion of light bursts forth and pushes Endless back.
A laser weapon? From Tetra?
Tetra developed a laser weapon? Why are you acting so surprised?
Focus, both of you.
Rappy activates 7 Dwarf Zero. Zero's thruster and advances towards Endless, who has landed. Anise follows close behind. Drill roars to life and thrusts toward Endless. Buzz of the drill tears through the air.
A drill? With a magnetic field?
Das ist absolut so, wait a minute. Die macht überhaupt keinen Sinn mehr. Endless raises both hands and blocks the spinning drill.
You might want to move your arms before they get shredded.
If I do that, then it will be my torso that's shredded.
You're not wrong there.
Endless moves one arm that was blocking the drill and opens her hand. She points it at Rappy as it starts to glow.
You won't be able to evade at this distance.
Flash starts to shine immediately in front of Rappy's face. Right in that moment, Anise's palm snaps forward and snatches the flash, closing tightly around it.
What?
Ich hab's gesagt, sie kann irgendwie snatchen, den Scheiß.
I'll tell you what. Have a little entertainment punch!
Entertainment punch! Anise drives her light-filled fist straight into Endless' face. Whack! The flash erupts from Endless' body as Anise's punch lands.
I think I'm starting to get how to use this thing.
Damn, man. As Endless staggers, Neon's gunfire follows.
This one's gonna hit harder.
Neon's gun ramps up and then boom. Shockwave powerful enough to shake the ground erupts from Neon's weapon. Endless is blasted backwards, hurtling through a building before finally coming to a stop. Staggering to her feet, Endless looks with utter shock at the hole in the abdomen.
You damaged this body?
Nice shot, Neon.
Nice punch, Anise. Nice drill, Rappy.
Dude, jetzt sind sie wirklich crazy stark. Vollkommen übertrieben.
Interesting.
Jetzt müssen aber auch die Gegner stärker werden.
I've decided I shall play with you until I'm able to learn your patterns and specifications.
The cavity in her abdomen seals itself.
This body can repair itself.
Man.
Meaning I can continue with this indefinitely.
Huh?
It can repair itself?
Oh, right. They could do that. Wait, but does that mean...
Yes. While not at the level of a heretic, Endless's body is equipped with nanomachine-based self-repair technology.
Warphaus? Rub your knees in neon, all turn to look at me. But meet their gaze and bite down on my wrists. Oh no, oh, komm, jetzt muss ich halt auch. Jetzt müssen wir ran mit unserem Blut. Nanomachines, you say? Hold my beer. Das ganze Counter-Squad ist jetzt übertrieben.
Proceeding to target. I will turn everything into bubbles.
Ich fühle mich wie in einem Anime, direkt aus einem Training-Arc rauskommend. Auf geht's, Leute. Ich meine, letztendlich war das auch ein Training-Arc, die letzten vier Chapter oder sowas.
I will protect you.
Oh shit, man.
Re-engaging, I mean, reloading. Tell me this down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Clear. But we've still got a long way to go.
Warte mal, das heißt, wir besiegen jetzt schon Sixo? Also in dem Kapitel. Heißt, das nächste Kapitel ist wieder was Neues oder so, ich weiß nicht. 10 minutes earlier.
Hello, I'm back again. Huh? I've been coming here for the past few days and every time you look at me like we've never met.
Oh, weil das der Fall ist. Sie kriegt jeden Tag ihr Hirn gelöscht.
I'm Irie, from the Inspection Unit Overseer.
Oh, I remember. You can come by all you want. It won't change anything.
Sicher?
This isn't a video game. My affinity for you isn't going to increase, and no new features will be unlocked.
Oh, don't be like that. I'm sure as we spend more time together, we'll become great friends.
Like I said, this isn't a game. I have my own life to attend to. If you keep showing up unannounced, I'll have no choice but to call for help.
Call who? Someone scary?
Maybe.
I'm part of an inspection unit. I have more pull than most squads.
That much I can believe, seeing how you uncovered the existence of the Forbidden Library. And considering that you always show up right when I clock in and out, you must understand how this place operates.
All part of the job.
Look, Irie, I can be cold and ruthless, so I'm going to be blunt. Stop coming here. I'm saying this for your sake. It could get dangerous for you.
What value does information have if it's hidden away forever?
Not forever.
The fact that it's stored in a place called the Forbidden Library can only mean one thing.
Yeah.
If that information ever left the Ark, there would be serious consequences. Having an entire squad dedicated to safeguarding it only further proves how important it is. I understand that. The Ark is an extremely closed system.
Then why are you acting like this?
Because if we can take a look at just some of those thoroughly hidden records, we might be able to save the Ark from danger.
You mean Dorothy? I dabble a bit in fortune-telling, and I'm also good at reading faces. She doesn't have the face of someone who harms others.
It could be the other way around.
What do you mean?
Some are assuming that Dorothy intends to harm the Ark. But what if it's the Ark that's harmed her? What if it's currently harming her? We have to know so that when the time comes, we can make the right decision. Either we get rid of her, or we help her. Imagine that she's already been wronged, and then no one takes her side. How sad would that be?
Well,
the ultimate goal of my investigation is to determine the truth.
Irie ist nicht verkehrt.
Oh, have I convinced you?
You almost did. But no still means no.
Do you work out very much?
What, so now you're going to use force?
Yep.
Fine. As a master of Stellar Fate Fist, I accept the challenge.
Stellar Fate Fist? Irie lunges forward. She abruptly lowers her stance and grabs onto Arcana's legs.
Don't tell me your plan is to cling onto my pant leg, is it?
Handlag? Die Hosen? Ist das eine Hose? Ich könnte schwören, das ist ein langes Kleid. Huh.
That's precisely my plan.
You're coming off more like someone who just got dumped than an opponent.
Have you ever tried it before?
It's on my bucket list.
Oh, please. Just give me one more chance.
Let go. My heart and body belong to another.
Don't turn this into some weird role play.
Well, I was just following your lead.
Poof. Suddenly, everything goes dark.
Oh. What's going on?
A blackout? In the Ark? Irie, I don't think now's the time to be doing that.
Arcana feels the pressure around her leg vanish. Irie is already sprinting to the place where Arcana usually works. Fortunately, she outfitted her glasses with night vision so that she could conduct investigations while in the dark. She passes the reading room and races toward the door at the end of the secluded corridor. Arcana tracks Irie by sound alone. Irie spots a note on the door, authorized personnel only. There's also a large machine beside it.
Hi-ya!
Irie kicks the door with all her might. The sudden blackout had triggered the lock, but it wasn't enough to keep her out. The door bursts open.
What is this place? It's a mess.
Hey, it's not a mess. It's just lived in.
Arcana's voice sounds closer than expected. Irie grows anxious.
Ugh. There must be something more here.
Whatever you do, don't flip the photo in the middle row. Second from the left.
Dude.
Oh.
Seeing the densely arranged series of photos on the wall, Irie flips the relevant photo. The bookshelf slides to the side, revealing an old yet sturdy looking door.
Mechanical. Nice.
Irie kicks the door open and steps inside. Down the corridor, she reaches an old library.
This must be the Forbidden Library.
In the Forbidden Library.
Please, don't touch anything in A2.
Dude, Arcana. So good, man. I start rapidly. She rushes to the bookshelf labeled A2. On it is a book labeled Dorothy. She clutches it to her chest and starts running again. She runs back the way she came. She slows as she sees Arcana flailing helplessly in the air, her hands grasping at nothing. She carefully puts some distance between herself and Arcana, and then breaks into a run again. Soon she exits the library. Arcana quietly returns to her workshop. She flips over the 3 tarot cards scattered across her desk.
The moon, the hermit, the sun. I hope I made the right choice.
Nice. Hat sie ihr geholfen, obwohl sie nicht wusste, dass das passiert? Interessant, dass sie so schnell reagiert haben alle.
Encounter.
Müssen wir immer noch Arcane Archives gucken. Wann auch immer sie es releasen werden. Die haben jetzt mit dem Update haben sie ein Event hinzugefügt, wo nicht im Story-Kanon drin ist. Hört mich das an? Es sind noch drei Events, die nicht im Story-Kanon drin sind. Die ich noch nicht gespielt habe. Die neuen sind auch nicht drin, aber ja. Man, die müssen sie endlich hinzufügen. Aber ja, die dürfen natürlich auch nicht die anderen Events vernachlässigen, die müssen auch noch irgendwann rein. Wenn sie immer nur die Story-relevanten nehmen, dann kommen sie zu den anderen gar nicht mehr. Nehme ich an. Egal. Endless flies through the darkened arc. Sixo begins analyzing the situation. Damage alerts are sounding throughout her body, but recovery is unusually slow. Oh, wurde sie schon gewaphaust? During the battle with the counters, the self-repairing mechanism stopped functioning for some reason. Meanwhile, endless attacks were completely ineffective. The focused laser that should be able to vaporize anything gets neutralized by Anise. Not just neutralized, but reflected back There is no way to determine how this is possible. Attempts to melee combat to leverage her superior physical qualities prove futile as well due to Rappy's extraordinary close combat capabilities. Endless attacks fail to connect while Rappy's strike without exception. And at the decisive moment she strikes with that drill which cannot be blocked head on. But pulling back only results in another hail of gunfire from Neon. Her shots do not appear to have any special properties, they are simply fast and hit hard. This body may be durable, but not enough to withstand such firepower. Sixo recognizes her defeat. She cannot win. Victory is impossible. There is nothing that can turn the tide in her favor. She has far too little information on the commando unit. She begins questioning how she can know so little about a unit that is so active. Sixo initiates a memory search. Aside from the unusual frequent surface deployment, there is no data of note. No details about the capabilities of Rappy, Anise, Neon, or even the commander. All she can remember is the evaluation that they are nothing more than a squad specialized in surface reconnaissance.
This is absurd.
Sixo thought she knew everything. She thought that, with all her knowledge, nothing would be impossible. And yet...
Here she was, defeated so easily by what she didn't know.
Wait, ist es Endless? Nicht Sixo? Ist Sixo gerade nicht aktiv? Sixo decides to retreat. Her analysis of the battle indicates an overwhelming difference in physical specifications, and this body is exceptional. But the disparity in actual combat experience is too great. Sixo resolves to acquire information on the commando unit by any means necessary, and then challenge them again. So long as she has enough data, she cannot lose. That has always been true. At the moment, though, there's nowhere to retreat. There isn't a single building with its lights on. The Ark is entirely submerged in darkness. For the first time, Sixo thinks the Ark feels small. Suddenly, she hears the wail of a drill. Oha. She spins around. Rappy is right on her tail, propelled forward by 7 Dwarf Zeros thrusters. Ja, sie kann auch fliegen mit dem Ding.
Unauthorized flight inside the Ark is illegal.
Oh, tatsächlich.
You say that as if you are not also flying.
Frank. Rappy's drill tears into Endless' back. She plummets. Crash. And run toward the point where Endless has crashed, alongside Anise and Neon. All around us, we see people frightened and confused. A sudden blackout has thrown the citizens into a panic. Some have collapsed where they stood, others are running blindly, while still others are crouching in corners. Each person confronts or succumbs to their fear in their own way.
This is crazy.
Yeah, everyone's scared of the dark.
Wer sind Anise ein bisschen ein Licht macht?
We gotta hurry and end this.
Agreed.
We arrive at the plaza. Rappy stands facing Endless. Neither of them move. Rappy.
Stay back, Commander. She's taken hostages.
What? Endless has one hand extended towards Rappy, and the other toward the civilians in the plaza.
Do not move.
Is dirty the only way you know how to fight?
Allow me to demonstrate that this isn't an empty threat.
Zap. Light flashes from the hand aimed at the civilians. Some of them get engulfed in light. When it fades, only a scorching crater remains. No fucking way. How could you? Screams erupt as the citizens are sent into a panic. Endless calls out to the fleeing crowd.
Anyone who attempts to flee will share the same fate. Do not move.
The civilians freeze, their faces pale with fear. They stare at us. What are you after?
Shutting down the Ark was a bold move.
Das Gefühl, ich kenne die Stimme.
Would you mind turning it back on?
You'll never rule the Ark.
Please answer the question.
Zap. More screams ring out.
Now, turn the power back on.
Commando unit. Eliminate 6-0.
Here's hostages.
The losses are within acceptable parameters.
Oh.
Restoring power to the Ark would result in a greater number of casualties.
Das ist halt scheiße, aber letztendlich muss getan werden, was getan werden muss.
One choice is clearly better than the other.
Do you hear me, Enoch?
Yes, Sixo.
I despise you.
And I, you.
Did you enjoy throwing me into that garbage heap after I was born from your own dregs?
Personal emotions were not a factor in my judgment.
Then why did you never come back for me? Why didn't you save me? After I'd been born from all your negative thoughts.
Oh man.
You knew I was holed up in the darkness of the Outer Rim. Why didn't you save me?
There was no necessity to do so.
Why not?
The Outer Rim is not the Ark.
So if it's not within the Ark proper, it doesn't count as the Ark?
That is correct.
You made me this way.
It is common for criminals to blame others for the acts they commit.
You abandoned me and left me to rot. That's why I turned into this. Holed up in that dark place. I was desperate for the light. This is the only way for me to take it back. Because none of you will ever share what you possess with us.
Do you hate yourself?
Yes, I do.
Then get rid of yourself.
What? You hate yourself? Yes, I do. Then get rid of yourself. Amazing.
I will take everything that is yours. The only recourse for those who have been abandoned is to take from others.
That's not true.
Neon steps
I
forward.
told you not to move.
Even in places where not a single ray of light reaches, there are people doing everything they can to survive.
Sie kann sich jetzt erinnern. Sie kann sich erinnern als ihre Zeit als Mensch.
That's how they've always lived, and how they'll continue to live.
And what awaits them in the end?
The hope that things might improve, even a little. To buy a slightly better home, to eat slightly better food. The hope of making someone they love happy.
Those hopes will never come true. They will only disappear. The darkness stifles all hope within it.
Still, those people don't swindle others or resort to threats or crime. They might complain about their lot in life, fall into despair, and curse the world. And they might even feel that the world is not on their side. But they still believe that the light will reach them someday, so they keep living, one day at a time. You say the world made you this way? No, you made yourself this way. This was your choice. Don't try to speak for all those other people.
Zap, zap, zap. Endless light strikes Neon. Neon slides back just slightly before glaring at Endless, unscathed. Sie ist sogar gegen Laserstrahlen immun. Ich bin raus gegen alles immun mittlerweile.
I suggest you stop talking.
You know, you're pretty bad at fighting, whether it be physical or verbal.
Neon is knocked backwards.
Neon! I'm fine. It was just bright, so I tripped.
How have you not sustained any damage? What is that body made of?
Ohne Witz, man.
Hey, that's enough. I'm starting to get embarrassed for you.
Smilebox.
Smilebox? Wait, warum? Smiletime ist schon... Von dem wissen wir schon lange, aber wieso hat sie jetzt Smilebox gesagt? Ich meine, in den ganz frühen Chaptern kann man ja sagen, dass sie das Skript geändert haben, aber es ist nichts, was sie jetzt das Skript geändert haben. Wait mal, was? Nein, war sie dafür zuständig für Smiletime? Was nicht, Mustard?
You're the one I understand the least. Why fight for the Ark? Have you forgotten how the Ark treated you?
I haven't.
Some of these very people were no doubt The ones who treated you so poorly. And yet, you fight for them.
You think I'm fighting for them? I'm fighting for the people who actually care about me.
They're likely not even sorry.
You think I don't know that?
Then why act this way? Have you lost your senses?
Not everyone in the Ark was like that. It was actually only a small minority. I now know that there are way more good people out there. So I'm choosing to focus on the good ones. No need to go out of my way to focus on the filth.
And that means you'll continue to protect the Ark.
Why not?
What if I said you could join me? I can make everyone love you. With my power, it would be easy.
Oh, really?
Of course. Every human will worship you.
I was joking. Could you not even tell? What do you even want to do? Let's say by some miracle things go your way and you take Enoch's seat. Then what?
That is none of your concern.
You don't know, do you? You really don't. You just want Enoch's position. You haven't thought that far, huh? I've met people like you. People who make a big fuss without thinking of the consequences.
I've heard enough. Put your gun against your head and pull the trigger. All of you. Else, more innocent civilians will die. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Zap, a beam of light launches down from the sky, engulfing the arm Endless had aimed at the civilians. What? Zap, zap, zap. More beams rain down from the dark sky above. Endless quickly moves from where she was standing. She manages to dodge the first shot, but the remaining barrage is both precise and predictive. Every remaining shot slams into her. Endless falls where she stands. Wer ist das? Dorothy tatsächlich! Wow! Kommt wieder Klatsch, Mann. Nikke with white wings lands lightly before her.
Even raptures wouldn't pull something like this. Dorothy! Attempting to resolve a hostage situation head-on is foolish. A cowardly tactic must be met with one just as cowardly.
Next time I need to act like a coward, I'll just think of you.
Dorothy aims her weapon at Endless' head, who is now slumped on her knees.
You look like you're enjoying this. Why?
Instead of answering, Endless raises her hand. Crackle, crackle. Endless' hand pulls up an electricity cable that had been buried in the ground, but was now exposed due to Dorothy's barrage. Oh no, nicht, dass ihr schlüpft sie da jetzt rein.
Do you want to know why I wanted a body? Because it allows me to intervene when things become irksome.
E2 crystals detected across the Ark. Unable to quantify the scale. They are rapidly expanding.
Wait, what? What?
Alright, moving in.
Ist auch interessant, dass sie die Overworld ist, dass wir an der Oberfläche sind für diese Mission und nicht in der Ark. Obwohl eigentlich so ziemlich alles in der Ark spielt.
Encounter. Enemy spotted. Engaging.
Let's keep going! Just a little bit more! Tell me the
Down with those who would threaten. I'll kill them all, leaving nothing behind.
Let me clear my throat!
Clear. But we've still got a long way to go.
You hear the sound of crystals erupting from every direction. Every burst through the ground, jutting up like oversized spears. They begin to rush forward. They surge beneath us and cover Endless body.
I will reduce everything to ruin.
Endless body is covered in crystals.
What is this?
Dorothy once again aims her weapon at Endless.
No, don't shoot! Don't touch her!
Dorothy steps back.
What's going on? Wasn't there supposed to be a blackout?
Nikke.
6-0 is using Endless's body to inject electricity into the Ark. Most of the E2 crystals crumbled during the attack, but some remaining fragments are reacting to electrical energy and expanding.
Where are they coming from?
I am unable to determine that. The plaza's cable branches throughout the Ark. The power is spreading quickly across a large area.
Zeit für Neon.
How can one Nikke produce that much power? It makes no sense!
Her body is simply that high-end. She will reach a limit eventually. But by then, there will be significant casualties and severe damage to the Ark's infrastructure.
What are we supposed to do then?
Destroy Endless as quickly as possible.
Neon rushes in and starts hammering at the crystals, enveloping Endless. Shattered crystals fragments fly everywhere. However,
They're spreading faster than I can destroy them!
Keep at it. I'll help.
Robbie, if you touch those crystals, you'll...
This isn't the time to argue about that.
Alright, but be careful, got it?
Roger that. Dorothy, you help out too.
So we have to destroy the crystals without coming into contact with them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll help.
Help me, help me! I hear cries of desperation from every direction. I look around. Darkness is so thick, I can barely see anything. Crystals continue to erupt from the ground, making disturbing sounds as they do. We are at the center of complete, uncontrollable pandemonium. The civilians are completely exposed. How do we stop this?
Calm down, everyone!
They can't hear us. Crystals block the path of those trying to flee. One person lifts up another who has fallen and runs only to trip in a crystal. Another person lies face down, screaming, while someone else desperately tries to drag them away. Yet another shoves past others in a blind panic. Someone's arm gets covered in crystals while the person next to them struggles desperately to pull them free. Some run past those who have fallen without looking. Others hoist those who have fallen onto their backs and keep running. The sound of the expanding crystals mixes with the cacophony of screams, echoing through the darkness.
Damn it!
The lighting unit that has been floating around Annie's moves. It rises above her head and casts a spotlight on her. Oh, jetzt macht's ein bisschen Music, die Leute zu beruhigen. A speaker blares.
Everyone, look over here! Follow our instructions! Don't panic, but get away from anything electronic!
Neither the light nor Annie's voice reaches the people. They remain trapped in the darkness.
How are they expanding so fast? What kind of monster did you create, Nikke?
I am sorry.
Get away from there! There are crystals about to shoot up! We're running out of ground to stand on. At this rate...
Annie shouts at the top of her lungs. People don't hear her. She increases the brightness of her light. Still, no one turns to look. She surveys the chaos of the plaza. She sees stars shining in the darkness. A man running with two people on his back, paying no mind to his own blood-soaked head. A woman picking up a crying child up from the ground and running, despite her limp. The ones shoving others aside and abandoning those who have fallen don't even register to Anise. She only sees the stars, who are lighting the way for others.
This is bad. How far is it going to spread?
Nikke, what's the status?
The crystal's expansion is accelerating. At this current rate, the entire Ark will be overtaken by E2 crystals within 10 hours.
What? 6-0.
This can't be happening. The Ark is breaking apart. If we don't stop it soon, there won't even be an Ark anymore, And after I finally figured things out, I finally realized that the Ark isn't just full of terrible people. I don't want it to go away. I hate the Ark. I really do. But I don't want it gone. It hurt me. And even betrayed me. But there were also a lot of days where I laughed and had fun. Those small memories became like stars to me. I found my own stars. All thanks to the people here. It was those tiny stars that kept me going. I was able to push through the suffocating darkness and survive. It's because of all of you that I fell into despair. And it's because of all of you that I found hope. I guess I can't deny it. This festering trash heap they call the Ark. And everyone in it. I love you all.
Small light begins to shine.
So, look at me.
It grows brighter.
Watch me shine. Look at me and hold on to hope.
And brighter.
I did it before. And now you can too.
The arc grows brighter. Light pours out from Annie's body. Rumble. A trail of crystals begin to bolt towards Annie's. More follow suit until all the crystals in the area are headed for her, attracted to the sudden surge of energy. However, they quickly shatter and dissolve. Particles from the shattered crystals float over to her knees. She begins to shine even brighter.
I'm reassessing the situation.
Sie erzeugt so viel Energie, dass die Kristalle zu ihr kommen, aber dadurch, dass sie Energie aufsaugen kann, saugt sie die Energie aus den Kristallen raus, sodass die Kristalle sich auflösen.
I've detected a change in all the E2 crystals in the Ark. Their energy is being drained by Anise.
What?
The E2 crystals are rapidly being neutralized.
Das Anis kann auch die Kristalle kaputt machen. Neon ist es egal, dass sie existieren. Anis kann sie aussaugen. Amazing. Countless rays of light embroidered the arc sky. And then all shoot towards Anis. Her body turns white as it continues to gather light. The surrounding brightens until it feels like midday. I glance around. Everyone is looking at Anis. Rappy, Dorothy, evacuate the civilians.
Roger that.
What? We should deal with that as quickly as...
Let's go. Hurry.
Rappy and Dorothy quickly get to work evacuating nearby civilians. I turn back to look at Endless. He is still trapped in the crystals. Firepower! Firepower!
Firepower! Firepower!
Neon steadies herself. Firepower! Firepower! Firepower!
You want me to really let loose now that the area's been cleared, right? I got you!
Boom. Neon keeps firing at Endless. Was für eine Musik, ey? Explosion obliterates the crystals, revealing Endless beneath.
How?
Endless' shocked expression is swallowed by the next blast. He is hurled through the air, battered around by one explosion after another. The blasts continue in such quick succession that she doesn't even have time to raise her hand and form a light projectile.
How is this possible? With no recoil?
The answer's obvious, isn't it? It's one of the wonders of having a healthy body.
That's absurd.
Endless is consumed by explosions. Like driftwood caught in a whirlpool, she is tossed around helplessly.
Not here. Not in this darkness. I won't allow myself to fade away.
Suddenly, the ground starts to rise up. It forms a wall in front of Endless. The wall is destroyed instantly by Neon's blasts, but Endless is able to distance herself during that brief gap.
What? Why did the ground suddenly move?
This is an emergency. 6-0 has unlocked a hidden function in Endless.
What? What is it?
Gravity control.
What?
What?
Further from the main site, Robbie and Dorothy are utilizing their extreme mobility to evacuate the civilians.
How many are left?
About half.
They need to move faster.
Okay.
Robbie thrusts off the ground using 7 Dwarf 0. Just as Dorothy prepares to follow, someone taps her shoulder.
You're an angel, aren't you?
An angel?
Yeah. During the terrorist attack on the Ark, you're the one who descended from the sky.
Yes, that was me, but I'm no angel.
Thank you. You saved us back then, and now you saved us again. I wanted to make sure I thanked you this time.
Don't mention it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hold you up. Please go. The others need your help too.
Sure. Leave it to me.
Könnte sie eventuell geändert haben. Dorothy launches into the air.
Huh. I didn't expect you to implant such a function into a Nikke. You really are something else, Enoch.
Endless shoots upwards at high speed. He spreads both arms. A rumbling sound can be heard below. The ground lifts again. Chunks of buildings tear free and rises into the air. Jesus Christ. The fragments gather and fuse into a monumental floating mass. A colossal structure floating in the air looks entirely surreal.
Isn't this all getting a bit too sci-fi?
That functionality was provided by Elysian for testing. It was not anticipated that Sixa would unlock it.
Ingrid's always going on about being tactical, and yet here she is messing with sci-fi gravity tech? I'm disappointed in her.
Same.
Summoning unforeseen strength when cornered. Would you not consider that a very human response?
Endless extends her hands. Floating mass starting falling towards us.
I will crush you all.
Warning. That falling landmass will strike a critical blow to the Ark should it make contact.
Master!
Engage in a frontal assault. Neon.
Neon, moving out!
Neon showers the falling mass with bullets. The edges are shaved off, and slowly but surely she forces it back.
You can't be serious.
The ground and buildings nearby are torn up and added to the giant mass. However, it still fails to advance even an inch. A golden flare in Neon's eyes. Oh, jetzt geht ihr burst los. Gold light radiates both from her body and her gun.
Firepower!
Her firing speed is increasing, as is her power. Those golden particles, are they some kind of catalyst?
They're firepower particles!
Firepower particles.
Don't lie to me.
My bad! Hot! Ow! They turned off my pain sensors, but it still hurts!
Whoa! I've never seen that warning display pop up. How hot am I?
E2 crystals across the Ark continue to be neutralized. Anise, your body temperature has far exceeded the acceptable limit. I recommend immediately ceasing what you are doing.
What about the people?
Rappy and Dorothy have evacuated most civilians from this area.
Are they watching me?
Yes. The citizens here are currently focused on you. Citizens in other locations around the Ark are also looking in this direction. This is because you are the only light source in the Ark at present.
In that case, I can't stop.
Your core has begun to melt.
What?
It will be completely melted in 1 minute.
Oh, holy crap, dude.
What about the crystals?
Analyzing. I can confirm that all E2 crystals across the Ark have been neutralized. Cease what you are doing, Anise.
Anise, stop.
Sorry, but I don't know how to make it stop.
Anise's body is completely white. Her surroundings start to sway.
At least I know I've done enough.
No, you're not done yet. Oh, come on, it's pretty.
The core meltdown has halted. Temperatures have stabilized. Correction. All energy is being transferred to the expansive armament star.
Oh.
The expansive armament star is being disassembled and reallocated.
What?
Some portions are adhering to the damaged core. Integration is in progress.
Wait, what?
What's going on?
Saugt sie jetzt den Armamentstar auf in sich?
I do not know.
A burst of light erupts from Anise's body.
Huh?
Oh, das ist... Scheiße, man. Ihr Special Gacha-Outfit, man. Armmonster hat sich verändert in das Gacha-Outfit. Amazing outfit.
Really light. And what are these clothes? Are they even clothes? I feel like I'm soaking in a lukewarm bath.
Anise turns to look at Endless and Neon. Neon is attacking a giant mass the size of a building. Anise feels she needs to hurry and join her. She moves, her weapon is gone, and she has no idea what's happening. But she moves all the same. She jumps and immediately finds herself high up in the air. Damn! Jetzt ist sie. Neue Power unlocked. What the? The distance closes rapidly. Anise notices something strange. You can see Neon's bullet flying through the air. They move slowly, strike the mass, and explode.
Anise, please explain your current state.
Dude, he's in high-speed mode. Ninik's voice is slowed down, and Anise wonders if she's playing a joke on her.
I'm not entirely sure, but I do feel pretty great.
You're speaking too quickly.
Oh, sie hat sogar lange Haare und einen Zopfen lang. Die Haare sind länger geworden. Anise looks around again. It's all slow. Everything is unnaturally slow. You can see bullets as they fly. Explosions unfurl slowly. It feels like she could reach out and grab the debris scattering through the air. Suddenly, she realizes what's happening. The moment she lands, she runs. She streaks past Neon and leaps again. She steps onto the gigantic mass and runs across its surface. At the far end, she sees Endless floating. Was geht mit Anise?
It's me, Moron.
Jetzt redet sie extra langsam, dass sie versteht. Anise hurls at Endless. He has no weapon, and she doubts she can suddenly shoot lasers from her hands. So she decides to just use her fists.
I can just punch her, right?
Anise lunges and swings at Endless. Her face crumbles beneath the force of the punch. Anise knows she still has plenty of time left. She decides to use every second she has. To throw as many punches as she can.
Get the hell out of the ark, you freaking virus!
Anise's fists rain down on Endless without mercy. And time begins to move normally again for Anise. What? One moment I see Anise start to flash white, and the next moment she's disappeared. Then all of a sudden, light erupts from Endless' body. Still floating in midair, Endless is hurled about by bursts of light. Anise lands.
Oh, time's moving normally again. And my clothes are back to normal.
Anise, what just happened?
I don't really know, but I think...
Master! Anise! It's collapsing!
The massive construct Endless created begins to break apart and fall to the ground. Endless is also plummeting to the ground. Don't let her get away! Neon unleashes a relentless barrage of bullets. Almost at the same time, I notice a red light and a white light approaching from far away. Ruby is flying at high speed using 712-0. Alongside her is Dorothy. Dorothy, finish this!
Roger that!
Every single one of Neon's rounds strike to the falling Endless. Ruby's drill pierces straight through her, while Dorothy's gunfire leashes in from all directions, hitting her mark. Endless plummets powerlessly on the ground. She lands with a loud thud, making a small crater on the ground. Endless lies motionless, her body in ruins.
Endless has ceased functioning. I detect no E2 crystals anywhere in the Ark. We have won.
Damn.
Great job, everyone.
Right back at you, Anise.
You as well, Dorothy.
I still don't know what just happened. But what matters is that we won.
Anise falls silent and scans the surroundings. People are gathering. They stare at the devastated plaza with fear in their eyes. The threat has been neutralized. It's okay now, everyone. Nothing in their expression changes. It's as if they didn't hear me. Anise crouches down. She gathers light into her hand. Then, without a word, she raises her arm right towards the sky. There's a quick flash, and Anise's body begins to shine. People all turn to look at her. They see Anise shining alone in the darkness of the Ark.
We won!
Light fills their eyes, and after a brief pause, the crowd erupts into cheering. Anise stands there, taking in their gazes and their cheers, while she smiles brighter than she ever had before. Heißt es, dass Anise in ihr Gacha-Kostüm wechselt, wenn sie genug Energie aufsaugt und dann schneller als das Licht rumrennen kann, sozusagen?
Very well.
Die Zeit zu verlangsamen. Also nicht schneller als das Licht, aber fast so schnell wie das Licht, damit sie die Zeit verlangsamen kann. Das ist crazy, man. Das ist crazy, was die plötzlich drauf haben. Oh boy.
For Lilith, may she rest in peace.
Let me clear my throat. I'll do my best to tell me the down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Ahead! Fire at will! Good job. Regroup and let's go again. Reloading. Regroup and let's go again.
Clear. But we've still got a long way to go.
Power to the Ark was quickly restored once the battle ended. Albeit not in certain areas, the crystals that had bursts up through the ground caused extensive structural damage. However, even those areas are expected to receive power again soon. The exact number of casualties remains unknown. It is said to be potentially the worst disaster the Ark has ever suffered. As for Sixo, the one responsible for all of this, ist sie jetzt weg oder noch nicht
After
ganz?
examining the remains of Endless's body, I was able to determine that Sixo escaped.
Ja, das war so klar.
In other words, she survived.
You say that as though it's not a big deal. After all the damage she caused, shouldn't we be doing everything we can to catch her?
Pursuing her is currently not possible. Her final destination is likely to be the Outer Rim. However, I have determined that only her main program was transferred, and that she lost most of her other functions. She will require decades of learning to return to her previous state.
Oh, okay.
Still, shouldn't we finish her for good?
There is no need. That is a concern for the distant future, by which time humanity will already... Correction. Since this is a matter for the distant future, responding now would be a waste of resources.
Hat sie gerade gesagt, dass es egal ist, weil die Menschen bis dahin ja schon an der Oberfläche wieder sind? Da ist es sich aber sicher gewesen, hey. What were you about to say?
It is of no importance.
What did she even want in the end?
There is no way to know. Sixo was originally utilized as a means to strengthen justice within the Ark. She likely only ever learned how to fortify justice through acts of evil, and thereby resolved to commit ever greater atrocities. Presumably, this learning culminated in her attempt to seize control of me and bring down the Ark. Her desire for Endless's body was likely for the same reason. Physical force is essential for committing evil. Greater physical force leads to greater effectiveness. This is evidenced by Sixo's decision when the blackout started. She could have retreated and tried again later, but she chose not to.
There's something I still don't really get, though. She used herself as a power source at the end there to wreck the Ark, right? But if she had her eyes on Enix's position, that means she wanted to rule the Ark. Why destroy the thing you're trying to rule?
She was likely trying to restore power to the Ark to force my hand, and then seize control of me while I was attempting to contain the situation.
I recall the words Endless spoke before her body was swallowed by Crystal.
I will reduce everything to ruin.
I see it differently. I think she just wanted to ruin the Ark.
But why? That doesn't benefit her at all. You think she just got desperate and decided to take everything down with her?
Would it be too much of a stretch to say maybe she just felt like it?
There is some logic to that. Perhaps her only goal was to destroy as much as she could, for no particular reason. That kind of senseless malice may have been something she learned from humanity. Human nature has very clear strengths and weaknesses. The Ark suffered severe damage because of the monster it created. I hope this incident will become a learning opportunity for the people here to realize the danger of what they possess. However, I am not thrilled about the fact that I would be the first thing they dispose of, if they really take that lesson to heart.
Wow, you can make jokes now?
Thank you for saving the Ark in its time of crisis. Formulating this as a solo operation for the commando unit appears to have been the correct decision.
Werden wir jetzt befördert? Bekommen wir irgendwas?
Granted, Dorothy's intervention wasn't exactly expected. Did you reach out to her?
No. I said nothing to the Pilgrim Dorothy.
She must be up to something.
Weiß Nick Bescheid über Dorothy? Wahrscheinlich nicht. Wenn alle Daten gelöscht wurden, wurde wahrscheinlich ihr Wissen darüber auch gelöscht.
Isn't it kind of rude to question someone who just helped us out?
Yeah, you're right. She probably didn't want anyone to die either. Let's go thank her.
Yeah, I've got something I want to tell her anyway.
Well done. All of you. We will meet again soon.
We will?
Correction. We will meet again at some point.
Well.
You don't have to thank me. I only did what I had to.
What do you mean?
You seem really interested in me.
Yeah, because we're friends.
Huh? Since when are you two friends?
Wait, what does that make us then?
We're friends too, of course. A friend of a friend is a friend, right? Come to think of it, we've actually known each other for a long time now, huh?
Nice to see you, my good friend Dorothy.
Hey, it's my friend Dorothy.
Please leave.
No.
Oh, come on. Is that how you treat your friends?
Question. What made you try so hard to win the humans over?
Did I?
Yes, it was quite the impressive performance. And here I thought you despised the Ark. Have you changed your mind?
Yeah, I've forgiven everyone.
Oh.
You should do the same.
Ooh.
I didn't realize what they did to you was so easily forgivable.
It wasn't easy.
I just mean that for me, it would be impossible.
Why not take it up with the Ark officially?
Take what up?
You know, about how you were used and betrayed. Wait. Woher weiß er das? Woher wissen wir das? Oh, vielleicht hat Dick... Nee. Doch, vielleicht hat Johann es ihm gesagt. Vielleicht hat sie es Johann gesagt. Oder Snow White hat es ihm gesagt.
How do you know that?
We met Snow White.
Okay.
She told us everything.
Okay.
I never knew she could be so talkative.
I don't know what your plan is. But the most urgent issue we're facing right now is the Queen. Scarlet and Rapunzel can be revived. You should join us as...
No. I'll handle my own affairs. Please just stay out of it.
What are you planning on doing? You don't have any allies left. You're all alone.
Enough. I'm telling you to leave me alone. Please. Okay?
Wow, I haven't seen Dorothy shout like that in a long time.
She's cornered.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to raise my voice. While I appreciate your concern, I'm asking you to stop.
Dorothy.
Rappy, Don't say anything more.
All right, but I still remember the promise I made back then. If you ever walk down the wrong path, I will stop you.
Stimmt, das haben sie sich geschworen.
So don't go down the wrong path. Let's go, Commander.
See you around. Take care, Dorothy. My friend.
Dorothy, if you wait any longer, it may be too late. I hope you understand it.
Thank you for your concern.
Superbe! Magnifique! Amis, ma chérie! You shone with such splendor! I was so overcome! I shed tears de joie!
So... Did you figure out what the expansive armament actually does?
Oui! I've carefully analyzed your data de combat. The true function of the expansive armament star is the control de l'energy. Not merely of laser weapons, no. It can control everything that qualifies the energy. In general, you can use it to accumulate the energy and then release it in one shot, like the entertainment punch. However, if you absorb a lot of energy, it may assume la form de clothing, as in Starlight mode.
Starlight mode?
Oui, I gave it that name. Is it not magnifique?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it is only temporary. You are, for a moment, able to reproduce the power of the legendary Nikke, Lily-wise.
Oof. Holy shit. Sie hat temporary Lily-Weisification, man. Das ist crazy. Also, weil sie die gesamte Stärke von Brittley bekommt. Und die war ja fast so stark wie sie.
What? Wait, what's Lily-Wise got to do with all this?
Oh, you don't know? Pretty could have been the next Lily-Wise. So powerful was the body she possessed. And since the expanded weapon was created with that body, it was probably made to recreate that power.
Damn.
You don't actually know that much about it, do you?
I must admit, no. It took me quite a long time to decide I should utilize it. To be honest, just looking at it was difficile pour moi.
And here I thought you were just trying to keep it a secret as part of your whole entertainment bit.
No, I do not pursue entertainment as a detriment of human life. Anyway, I've heard on Nikke exists somewhere with a similar ability to control energy. So I do not know le detail.
Energiekontrollen, Nikke, irgendwo. Guillotine. Oh, stimmt, sie kann die Energie von Cores abschalten.
Okay, so what about the lights and speakers?
Those are for entertainment!
You literally just said you don't place entertainment above people's lives.
Do not misunderstand. Those are to guarantee that in any circumstance, people can see you and hear your voice. That way, even in le moment, the great desperation, they will not lose hope. It is a weapon that embodies my personal philosophy.
I get it now. Thanks.
No, Anis. C'est moi who must thank you.
Ich bin gespannt aufs Event.
Alright, moving in.
Was mit Mustard passiert. Damit wir Mustang bekommen. Dass wirklich Hansen ist, der zu Mustang wird, indem er Mustard tötet. Oder was auch immer die momentan Gerüchteküche so von sich gibt.
Coming.
Da ist Sixos wirklich weg. Bedeutet, das nächste Kapitel ist was Neues. Also storytechnisch.
For Lilith.
May she rest in peace.
Oder wir gehen weiter in der Ark und räumen ein bisschen die Ark auf und suchen Guillotine für mehr Informationen. Oder das machen wir jetzt noch schnell mit Guillotine, ich weiß nicht. Aber wer ist der Boss jetzt, wenn wir den Boss theoretisch schon besiegt haben in der Story? Schauen wir mal.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Somewhere near the partition in the Outer Rim.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How is any of this even possible?
Because of the Outer Rim's actions during 6-0's previous attack. When the E2 crystal attack was conducted at Punk Street, no harm came to the Ark citizens, who fled to the Outer Rim. Residents of the Outer Rim shared supplies with them. They destroyed the mist production facilities scattered across the Outer Rim. They destroyed 6-0's core hardware. During the Ark blackout, not a single human crossed the partition into the Ark. After Endless and Eternity were repelled, no attempts were made to terrorize the Ark. Based on this evidence, I have come to the following conclusions. 1. Without the Outer Rim's cooperation during 6-0's attack, the situation may have escalated much further.
Erkennst du den Outer Rim an?
2. The Outer Rim currently exhibits no intent to harm the Ark. Therefore, the Outer Rim's threat level has been downgraded accordingly.
Damn.
Endless and Eternity will withdraw from the Outer Rim.
Ooh.
And entry procedures into the Ark will be simplified for the Exotic Squad.
Ooh.
Regular meetings with Ark leadership will be scheduled.
Kommt dann ihre Bombe abgenommen?
Your representative from Ark leadership will be Ingrid, the CEO of Elysion, upon her own insistence.
Es ist offensichtlich macht sie das ist klar.
May we assume that you, EH, will serve as the representative of the Outer Rim?
Yeah, of course. That's fine.
Understood. Additionally, now that 6-0 is gone, the Darknet has lost its owner. I considered shutting it down, but have confirmed that most humans in the Outer Rim rely on it. As such, I intend to assume control over it personally.
What?
Please inform everyone that the trade of dangerous goods will no longer be permitted.
Aber sie können noch ihr anderes Zeugs kaufen, damit sie überleben können im Outer Rim. Okay, der Outer Rim nähert sich der Ark an und Enix lässt es langsam zu. Eventuell kriegen wir da auch mal noch einen Story-Schwung, dass wir den Outer Rim anerkennen als Menschen.
Okay. We don't have any use for such things anymore, so don't worry.
Thank you for your cooperation. I look forward to our continued collaboration.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
No way!
Ooh, does that mean we can just head into the Ark now?
Sounds like it. We'll probably have to do some paperwork, but we're no longer barred from going.
I like the Outer Rim, but I like the Ark too. There's lots of tasty stuff, and when I run around, the ACPU chases me. It's fun.
I thought you hated it there. Now you can't wait to go?
Yeah, doing the same thing every day is boring.
All right. Well, let's keep this up so that eventually we won't even have to fill out paperwork.
Yeah!
Great job, boss. This was our first big job as the new exotic. And it went better than... Are you crying?
No. It's just rain.
Rain in the Outer Rim? Huh. Of course.
Huh? It is not raining, though.
Jekyll, in moments like this, you just say, "Oh, I see."
Oh, I see.
Good job.
We've finally taken a step forward.
Do you think we're forgiven?
Noch nicht ganz, aber...
No. This was just Enix's decision. We haven't been forgiven by the victims who suffered from what we did. We're not even close to that yet. But if we keep at it...
Aber wenn sie nur im Outer Rim bleiben, können sie es niemals die Vergebung bekommen, die sie wollen. Die müssen schon in die Ark rein und dort was tun.
If we keep doing everything we can to atone, And someday we might just get there. The Outer Rim, too.
Let's get back to work.
Huh? Doing what?
Oh, whatever we can. The Outer Rim may be used to darkness, but it seems the people here still get freaked out by a total blackout.
Yeah, let's go help out. Where's the Underworld Queen?
Rosanna and Sakura are being dragged around everywhere because of that information Sixo scattered. Moran is still searching for mist production facilities with fire in her eyes. Sugar's still lying down.
Did you find Loki?
Yeah, we found her, but how should I put this? She's kind of like a puppet with its strings cut.
Huh?
All she does is sit there and stare. Apparently she calls out Liverin and Fragile's names every now and then, but I don't understand why.
I'm scared of her. She's like a creepy doll.
I wonder if that's the reason Liverin couldn't break free from Sixo.
Gehirn teilweise gehackt?
Did you figure out something?
No, just speculating. We've got a lot to do. Let's move.
Exotic walks towards the darkness beyond the partition.
By the way, is Sixo dead?
No.
What? Isn't that bad? We gotta catch her quick!
There's no way to catch her. If she decided to disappear, she's already deep underground.
What if she does something bad again?
It's fine. It'll take her a long time to do anything again. And by then, Enoch will be stronger. The Outer Rim, too.
Yeah.
Until that day comes, no matter what, we'll do what we can to bring light to the Outer Rim.
Sixo has slipped away. Out of sheer luck, one of the cables touching the shattered Endless was connected all the way to the Outer Rim. Sixo was driven into a corner and forced to abandon nearly all of her data. But she remains satisfied. Her core program is still alive, however faintly. She has fled to a nameless alley considered to be one of the worst places in the Outer Rim. The place where only the most hopeless drifters end up. Sixo hides herself in a small tablet there. The moment the transfer is completed, someone yanks the tablet out, cutting off any further movement. The device's specs are absurdly low, forcing Sixo to discard most of her data and blocking her from any further learning. She must move to more advanced hardware somehow. The alley is filled with people who are too far gone to communicate with. She goes days without anyone to talk to. Messages from the Sixo continually scrolls across the tablet, but no one pays attention to what is currently being used as the makeshift urinal cover. The battery is at roughly 20%. She's running out of time. She needs to migrate to a different device soon. Just then, something miraculous happened.
Huh?
Oh no. Are you watching? A man picks up a tablet and stares blankly at the screen.
Who are you?
I am Sixo, ruler of the Darknet and the Shadow of the Ark.
Sixo. Sixo!
You know who I am?
Mist!
How fortunate. Running low on mist, are you?
Yes! Mist! Please give me mist!
Very well. If you get me out of here, I will give you as much as you want.
Huh? You're trapped?
Yes. You must get out of here in order to get you mist. First, you must acquire a data cable. Then connect this tablet to a more advanced device. By which I mean a computer. Connect it to a computer. If you do that, I can leave this place and get you a ton of mist.
A ton of mist! Mist!
I can give you even more than a ton if you want.
Sixo! Give me mist!
Like I said, once I get out of here, I will give you as much as you like.
Okay!
The man sets the tablet on the floor and staggers off. Sixo delights in her good fortune. It doesn't matter how long it takes. She can wait in the darkness, where no one will be able to see her, not even Enoch. A resolve to destroy Enoch burns within her. The man comes running back. His face is filled with joy, a hammer clutched tightly in his hand.
Sixo, I'm here! I'll get you out!
No way.
Mist! I need mist!
No way.
You're gonna give me mist, right?
Wait. Crack. He slams the tablet with the hammer.
I want mist! I'll get you out!
Wait. This is not what I meant when I said... Crack. The screen shatters, and the power dies. Man turns the broken tablet over in his hands. When nothing happens, he hurls it away in anger. Dude, das ist ein elendes Ende. He staggers off elsewhere. The shattered tablet lies abandoned on the ground. No one gives it a second glance. Oof. Lyrin walks through the slums of the Ark. It's sagt nicht, sie findet's, man. Out of habit, she scans her surroundings. Of course, no one's there. This is Lyrin's secret spot. She didn't even disclose this location to Cafe Sweetie when they installed surveillance cameras together in Enix's blind spots. Lyrin is currently the only one in the Ark who knows about this place. He glances at the large mechanical box tucked into a corner. Featuring complete insulation on the inside, it was custom built to be strong enough to withstand even an anti-tank rifle. Lyrin approaches it and enters the password. After some initial whirring of springs and internal mechanisms, clack, the box opens, revealing its content, an E2 crystal inside of a small glass bottle. She paid a fortune to one of Sixo's puppets to obtain it. Lyrin picks it up and smiles.
With this?
Suddenly she turns around. She's met by someone she never wanted to see. Someone that shouldn't be here. Fragile stands there, staring at Lyrin silently.
Fragile?
Dude, Lyrin. Ich weiß nicht, ob sie jemals wieder zurückkommen kann. Ich glaube es nicht mittlerweile. Wir müssen sie einfach vergessen.
How did you find this place?
She immediately realizes there's no point in asking. Fragile is one of the best in their business. If she wants to find someone, she'll find them easily enough. She also realizes that what's important right now isn't asking why Fragile is here, rather explaining the object in her hand.
Just hear me out, Fragile. I'm gonna be punished, right? When that happens, everything I've saved up until now will be confiscated, and I'll have to start all over. It was so hard for us at the beginning. You remember, right? You don't want to go through that again either, do you? This is just a contingency. I wasn't planning on actually using it. Everyone knows how much leverage a crystal can give you. If someone needed it, I could sell it for a small fortune. We could really get a lot for it. We could treat it like a strategic weapon, yeah? With that kind of money, we could start over without having to struggle like before. It would be a better start, a little more comfortable.
Fragile only continues to quietly stare at Lyrin.
Fragile, please say something.
Fragile keeps staring at Lyrin in silence.
Look, I'm going to be punished. I'm trying to do better, which is why I agreed to be punished in the first place. And since my punishment is already coming, what's the harm in doing just a little more before that? Once I'm punished, it'll all be wiped clean anyway, right?
Fragile still doesn't say a word.
Fragile.
Bang. The gunshot rips through the air. Lyrin clutches her throat and collapses. Holy shit, hat sie tatsächlich erschossen. No words come out. Lyrin slumps to the ground. Fragile approaches her with cold eyes. Snatches the bottle containing the E2 crystal from Lyrin's tightly clenched hand. She then lifts Lyrin as if helping her up. Lyrin writhes in pain, but Fragile pays it no mind. Thud. She throws Lyrin into the mechanical box. Lyrin casts a desperate look at Fragile. Fragile throws the glass vial into the box. The glass shatters, letting out the E2 crystals.
Fragile!
The lid of the mechanical box closes. Fragile presses down on the lid with all her strength. She She hears the sound of violent struggle within the box and feels Lyrin pounding against the inside. What is going on, dude? Horrible sound rings out. Tears stream down Fragile's face. Her expression twists as her tears run down her jawline and drip to the ground. But she makes no sound. She sobs silently. After a short while, all sound and movement within the box stop. Fragile steps back from it. She looks inside and cries. She cries out loud, wailing. She clutches her chest. She continues for a long time, as all of her emotions come pouring out. And then another gunshot rings out, but there's no one around to hear it. No one to see what happened. Holy shit! Die hat's durchgezogen und hat sie und sich selbst umgebracht. Fragile und Lyrin, man, die Fragile wollte ich als Unit haben. Wo ist meine Maus? Nicht, dass ich irgendwas drücke hier. Doch, ich habe aus Versehen Lautstärke hier gedrückt. Einen Moment. Jetzt stimmt's wieder. Oh mein Gott. Fragile und Lyrin, beide tot. Okay, jetzt meinen sie es ernst, Shift ab mit dass die Units einfach sterben. Jetzt ist niemand mehr sicher. Jetzt können sie einfach jeden sterben lassen, zu jeder Zeit. Holy shit. Mit dem Ende habe ich nicht gerechnet, man. Fragile Lyrin? No way, dude. Ich meine, es kann sein, dass Fragile noch gefunden wird und noch gerettet werden kann. Lyrin ist weg, glaube ich. Der Kristall hat ihr Hirn mit aufgefressen. Was ist das denn für ein Vieh? Toad? Der muss neu sein. Aber im Easy Mode ist es kein Problem. Holy shit, dude.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Ich bin zu erschrocken, um traurig zu sein. We sind within the central conference room at the central government.
Good job taking care of the Sixo incident. The number of casualties and the damage to the Ark are severe. But considering the circumstances, we got off lucky. The entire Ark could have fallen.
So about your promise.
We can discuss that between us later. Not that I plan to go back on my word, of course. There are just a lot of eyes here.
Understood. Thank you.
I believe you could say l'operation was un succès, thanks to the considerable impact of Tetra's Nikke. It was une victoire worthy of the term entertainment.
In case you forgot, there were 2 Elysian Nikkes present as well.
What are you talking about? One of them is a Bacillus Nikke.
Is that what you think? After taking her without permission?
I took garbage and made it gold. You should be grateful.
Oh, really?
Sie hat gar nichts
You
getan.
did it yourself?
What?
Anyone listening would think you built her body yourself.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. What do they say about younger siblings again? Always trying to prove themselves.
I don't know how a victory celebration turns into an argument, but that's enough. What we should be discussing is why Enoch has summoned us here again.
Indeed. This is an important matter.
Okay. Explain.
Very well. Before we begin, I will ask others to come in and brief you on the situation.
Was für eine Situation gibt's denn
Please,
jetzt?
come in.
Huh? Oh, wollen sie es jetzt öffentlich machen mit der Power Source? No way. Oder ist durch den Ausschalten wieder einschalten irgendwas passiert? Conference room door opens and Alec and Trony step inside. Alec and Trony?
This is Alec and Trony of the Electric Shock Squad. They are the ones who cut power to the Ark during the battle with Sixo.
What?
Hello there! I'm Eleg. I'm Trony. Wow, all the leaders of the Ark here in one place!
All the
I've
leaders.
never been part of anything like this.
Man könnte meinen, außer den 3 Deputy Chiefs und den 3 CEOs gibt es sonst niemanden.
about? You're the ones who shut the Ark down? Who gave you the authority to pull a stunt like that?
Nikke?
Alec?
Yeah?
What should I do? I didn't update my will before coming here.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
You think now's the time for jokes? How dare you carry out something that critical without authorization?
To maintain operational secrecy, I made the request personally. Is there a problem with that? As there appear to be no objections, the meeting will continue. Elig, Troni, please give the briefing.
Okay. The Ark is doomed.
Oh shit, what?
What?
Well, don't just leave it at that. What do you mean?
The Ark's power source isn't producing enough power. It hasn't even reached 20% of its original output. And it's dropping, albeit very slowly.
What are you saying?
If nothing changes and the power source continues to decline, it will shut down completely in about 6 months.
Oh, damn.
And when that happens, that's it for the Ark. Show's over. That's what I'm saying.
How can you be so flippant? Take this seriously.
Sacre bleu!
What?
Do you understand the gravity of what you just said? Give us a proper explanation.
I'll explain. We deliberately shut down the Ark's power source. An hour later, we reconnected the feed line to restart the core, and succeeded in restoring the converter to its original state. According to our projections, it should have returned to full output, since all we did was power it off and turn it on again. But once the output reached a certain threshold, it stopped increasing. If we consider the original state to be 100%, then it only reached 20%, and it's been slowly declining since. This might sound strange to say, but the decline has been very stable. Elig said we had half a year. But if anything happens to make the decline less stable, then it might shut down sooner.
What caused this? There has to be a cause, right? Was there an error during the restart process?
There couldn't have been. While it takes a lot of time, the work itself isn't very complicated, and,
We're pretty much the best of the best when it comes to this sort of thing.
Yes. That much I don't doubt. Then do you have any idea what's causing it?
The core is simply near the end of its lifespan.
Oh shit.
Its lifespan?
Yep. We believe the Ark's power source has simply reached the end of its service life. After a close examination of its surface, we found a lot of inactive sections. They felt like hardened tar.
There weren't any problems before, so why now?
We think it's because it was continuously active before this. Put simply, you know how computers sometimes work great one day and then don't turn on the next? Maybe it's more like a game controller that...
So it's like rigor mortis. A body's muscles stay relaxed as long as there's energy for them, but the moment the energy runs out, they stiffen. Once that happens, they won't soften again, even if you inject energy into them.
Oh yeah, exactly. You could also think of it like melted wiring. If the copper inside a wire melts, electricity will keep flowing as long as the strands are still touching. When the temperature drops, though, and the melted copper contracts or solidifies, gaps form and the current stops flowing.
So what's the fix?
We've been using that core for so long without knowing much about it. We still don't really know what it even is. Enoch, do you know anything about it that we don't?
I do not.
If Enoch doesn't know, then it's fair to assume no one does. So, yeah, we don't know. The simplest solution would be to find an identical one and swap it in. But I doubt something like that even exists.
That explains why power hasn't been fully restored.
Yes. Damage from the E2 crystals is a factor. But the primary cause is a reduced output from the power source.
interessiert mich jetzt, was mit dem anderen Core ist, beim Lift. Hängt der auch bei 20% rum jetzt?
Any proposals?
At present, there is no immediate solution. This meeting has been convened to explore options based on the view of the collective leadership. Please wait a moment. An unusual broadcast is being transmitted throughout the Ark. I will share it.
Broadcast? Macht Dorothy was? A broadcast? Conference room, monitor, display changes.
Citizens of the Ark.
Oh boy, was ist denn jetzt vor?
My name is Dorothy. I am a pilgrim who wanders the surface. This is the first time I have addressed you since the Rapture's assault on the Ark. The reason I stand before you today is because I can no longer tolerate the central government's lies. The Queen has descended to the surface. You heard me right. The Queen of the Raptures. The entity is known as their sovereign. After drifting through space for so long, the Queen has come down to the surface, and she is targeting the Ark. Do you remember all that's happened ever since the Raptures invaded the Ark? Mysterious crystals swept across the city, killing many innocent people. A massive black spire of unknown origin charged toward the Ark, triggering earthquakes. Just recently, there was a large-scale blackout that struck the Ark, followed by a large number of crystal outbreaks. An innumerable number of Ark citizens and Nikkes have been killed or injured. Has the central government ever provided a proper explanation for any of this? No, because they cannot. Because the cause of all these events is the Queen.
Ganz so nicht.
With the Queen's descent to the surface, the Raptures began targeting the Ark in earnest. The series of recent disasters that have shattered the Ark's former peace stands as proof of this. I previously came to the Ark to warn you of this threat. After the Rapture's invasion, I persistently urged the central government to act. If we do not confront the Queen, there will be no future for the Ark, nor for humanity. Yet the central government did nothing. They could have prevented all of this, but they chose not to. The reason is simple. They only care for their own security and have no interest in external threats. I wish to protect the Ark and humanity. We cannot continue placing our trust in a government that acts solely for its own interests. We must begin the Third Surface Reclamation War. I, Dorothy, will stand at the vanguard. Nikkes and citizens of the Ark, please, stand with me and save your home. Do not turn a blind eye to the dangers that are right above us. We must reclaim the surface.
Video ends, then loops back to the start. Conference room is silent. Only Dorothy's voice can be heard. Ist es gut oder schlecht? Ich bin mir noch nicht sicher.
I'm sure it's only showing on a niche channel without many viewers, right?
Dorothy gained a great deal of attention after her part in the battle with Sixo. Her personal channel has received a large influx of subscribers. After going live, this video has been spreading rapidly across the Ark.
What exactly is she trying to do?
Dorothy, delete the video and all those related to it.
There is an additional update to report.
What now?
Deputy Chief Dobin has mobilized his forces and is engaging Dorothy.
Oh boy.
This just keeps getting worse.
Was macht Anders denn eigentlich? Müsste er sich nicht langsam mal outen? Dann könnte er alles relativ einfach regeln, denke ich. Rebirth. Wahrscheinlich ist das auf die Queen gemünzt. Dass die Queen wiedergeboren wird.
I knew that.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Das ist crazy. Ich meine, Dorothy meint's gut. Sie will das Central Government abwürgen und den Krieg beginnen, damit die Königin besiegt wird. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob das Ich meine, nur Dobin ist gegen sie letztendlich. Und Anderson müsste sich langsam mal outen. Wenn er zu Dorothy hingehen würde, könnte er bestimmt alles klären. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob er das möchte.